going to explain this everything in detail, and now this is going to be more than a minute, definitely. So carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, there's no explanation, right? If the alarm goes off, get out of the house, vent the room, if you smell gas. But this is sensitive enough where there's a little odor. If you put it in near your basement, whatever, there's a gas leak, it'll let you know, right? This is important. The radioactivity, this tests your background radiation. You should be around 50-ish. You can go up to 60, 70s if you live in higher elevation, that's acceptable. Anything over 100 should be concerning, right? This is your the radon level detector. Depending on where you're in the region, there are different levels of acceptable levels, typically around 2.5 to 4 in terms of CI over L. I'm not going to go into the technical detail here, but the value I'm reading is really low, it's below 1. It's actually 0.37, more so of a background radiation level outside. EMF meter is electromagnetic field meter. So this is distant dependent, meaning that depending on distance, see if I get closer to an electronic device, it'll go up. Very dependent on distance. So you use this to test the background radiation in your electromagnetic field exposure in your home overall. So if you live right next to a power line, the number will be pretty high, and you don't want to have a power line running behind your head. As we have in one of our bedrooms, so what we do is we simply move the bed out for 6 inches and drop down to a safe level. And this is the air quality meter. So it tests formaldehyde level, particle per minute in the house. So if you use a HEPA filter like we do, we have quite a few, so the number is really low, acceptable. And this is you can set the value yourself. So I set it pretty low. That's why it has a warning number. There are acceptable levels out there. You can you need to go look it up yourself. Typically, definitely the numbers are lower the better. And this is actually totally dependent on the ventilation of the home. So this is the accumulation of all the yucky stuff in the home, right? So it's the accumulation of the the release of formaldehyde, the plastic, all the smell, the new car smell you have in the house. So if you vent the house, the number will go down. How do you know you need to vent the house? We use this. So the CO2 monitor is depending on how many people, if you have a lot of people in the house, that number will go up pretty high. And this is there are acceptable levels for schools and hospitals. You can look it up. So our guideline, at home we're gonna keep it below 700, but if you keep the window open, it goes down to 400s. So this just tells us if it goes up too high, it tells us to open up the window.